Hi, I'm Brigham Larson with Brigham Larson Pianos. This piano is one of the, it's in our polarizing collection. And this piano, along with, we have several others. They actually seem to sell fairly quickly, so the reason I say polarizing is because some people hate the way it looks, other people, it's exactly what they're looking for. I thought about refinishing this piano, and I don't, or I don't know, trying to modernize it or something, but I don't think I should, because, like I said, it's so polarizing. A lot of people that absolutely love it. It's 1960. It is probably very obvious by looking at it. It seems like recently, and by recently I mean maybe the past couple of years, when we have a piano that design-wise looks like this, invariably there'll be someone that maybe decorates their house this way, or just fits kind of an artistic vision. I think it's pretty cool looking. Anyway, so that's entirely up to you. As far as the instrument, though, that is where I come in. This piano has been very, very thoroughly, I would say, refurbished. Maybe some elements of rebuilding, but for the most part, I would characterize it as a refurbishing. Okay, Astin Weight. Astin Weight was a company in Salt Lake City, of all places, where they did all their manufacturing. It's no longer there. Last I heard, one of them, I can't remember which, one of them is still alive, living in St. George, I believe. These guys are very well known, at least in Salt Lake, and they were very innovative. Every piano that I've come across that has been an Astin Weight has been just totally unique in some way. Whether it's well, there's always something unique about the action or the soundboard, the bridges, those kinds of major tone-producing components. But there's usually also something unique about the cabinetry as well, like this one. And what they were going for, it seems, I seem to, and I don't know this, but just from seeing a pattern, because I worked on lots of Astin Weights, being a piano technician here in Utah, come across a lot of these. The pattern that I see is that they're going for a bigger sound. You can just set that down right there. They're going for a bigger sound than usually comes out of a piano of any given size. So, for example, I've got another Astin Weight Grand over there that's a 5'10", and it sounds like maybe a 6'6", 6'10" piano, somewhere in there. Like, it just sounds enormous. And that one is also unique in other ways as well, also from the 1960s. Okay, so that's some general thoughts, some specifics about this piano. What we've done, of course, we always clean them. They're always very dirty on the inside. Every piano that we get in is filthy. We've reshaped the hammers so they don't have those gouges from hitting the strings decade after decade. The action is all tightened. All of the hammers are aligned so they're hitting correctly right on the strings, exactly as they're supposed to, not to the left or to the right. Let off is taken care of. That's what I'm showing you here, where it lets off within 1/8 of an inch of the string. It comes close and then it lets off. That's the sign of correct regulation. Then you've got the dampers as well that you can see beneath there. Those start to lift at about 1/3 to 1/2 the distance where when the hammer is traveling to the string, the damper starts to lift right about there. You've got the blow distance, which is the distance from the hammers to the strings. The back checks, which have to do with repetition. The pedals, ensure that they're silent. silent action of those pedals in there, and they're lifting all evenly and consistently, and then the other pedals doing their functions as well. Okay, so this piano is no exception to the A graph, or well, sorry, I was going to mention the A graph. What's the word? Anyway, it's big. It's got a big tone, even though it's a very small. No exception. That's what I'm trying to find. It's no exception to the Astin Weight rule of just sounding bigger than you would otherwise hear from a piano this size. So let's hear it. I think this will come through in the video how big this sounds. Okay, great instrument. So, in sum, if this is your style and you want a fantastic instrument, then I couldn't recommend this piano more highly. Also, not only are all of these things, everything meticulously taken care of so that it's operating absolutely flawlessly. Nothing that I sell here is as is. Everything, I guarantee it. And if there is an issue, then we take care of it for you. We take a lot of pride in what we do, and should an issue arise, then we want to stand behind it. And we also include delivery, so that's also included in the price. I think this is a really fantastic value, what I offer my customers. So come check it out at 1497 South State Street, or you can call me on my cell and we can talk about this piano if you have any specific questions, anything that I maybe neglected to go over. I think I hit most points though. My cell is 801-830-0011. Thanks for watching.